a way to go to the house that we just purchased off the internet, sight unseen, sort of. So I've seen it by now. I've done some walkthroughs and things like that, but we did put our offer in prior to seeing the house, and so we saw it online and looked at pictures and had our realtor do a virtual visit. The house is going to need some work, and that's what this video is starting. So essentially, we bought the house knowing that there was no maintenance done on it, and the place was built in 1990. Literally, the entire place seems like it has had no maintenance done. We're going to be getting in there tonight, ripping out the carpets, putting some paint on the walls in a couple of bedrooms just so we can get some beds in there and be able to live there. But we're going to be doing a complete renovation of this house, and we're going to document as much as possible. So we bought our house. We're here at the house now, and the lady that lived here isn't leaving.
She should have left 24 minutes ago, and there is still a ton of her stuff everywhere.
So we're waiting now for her to leave. If she doesn't leave soon, we're probably going to have to call the cops.
She tried to stay another night,
we
were like,
said no.
cut that
Yeah, cut that off. Ain't happening. And
we want to get to work.
yeah, so pretty soon, hopefully, we will be ripping carpet up.
On top of that, 4 days before court, so court's in like 2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
So we got the lock on there. The lady just left. The other realtor, her realtor, had to pretty much force her to leave. And as soon as she left, we got the lock on. All right, so we're all locked up. Now we're going to walk up to the house.
Don't mind my little.
Now we're heading back to the house. And you'll get to see all the left behind. So you can see there's a shed over there that's full of stuff. All right, here we go. So there's good and bad. You can see we're on 5 acres. So it's a beautiful piece of property. The house itself, you can't hardly see with that sun glare, but it's about 2,800 square foot. We got a little addition, so we're not 100% on the square footage. But over there, we have a big pool. We'll talk about the pool later.
Yeah, that's a work in progress.
Yeah. And then you can see all the stuff that was still left behind. There's a broken down play yard, a bunch of junk out here. Oop, that was our stuff. There's stuff over here.
It's gonna be an awesome little courtyard.
Yeah,
Gonna put my tortoises out here once they get big enough. Right now they're only about the size of a baseball, but they can grow up to be about 200 pounds, so it'll be a nice space for them to start in.
All right, and then this is the inside of the house. So you come in through an entryway. To the right, we have a step down to a little living area, little half bath in there. You can see there's tons of stuff still left behind. Cannot describe the smell to you. It's a mix of smoke and kind of gross.
Yeah.
So
You're
this is
lucky
the
you can't smell it.
other living room. So the second living room is a little bit larger than the front living room. Has a wood stove. More stuff down here. You can see these carpets are completely stained. You have a couple bedrooms back here. We'll walk in this front bedroom or back bedroom here. Has a double closet.
They're really good sized bedrooms.
Yeah, I think this is a 12 by 13. The other one's
Yeah.
a 13 by 11. Jack and Jill bath. You can see need work right here. We're missing a panel there. This whole thing's coming out. But then you have a separate bath area with a toilet that gets to be closed. The kids will like that. Let me not trip over stuff here. Got a front bedroom with a bay window, so this is a nice little bedroom for the older kid, but you can see completely trashed. We have a lot to do in here. The carpet's coming out tonight. That's a lot of the smell will go with the carpet, thank goodness. Little linen closet in there. Kitchen and dining area. And
All these appliances are coming out. Not a single one of them works except for that fridge, but that is disgusting.
Yeah, that's going in the trash.
That's, yeah. We'll give that away for free. Broken window back here. So we do have one window to replace, but for the majority of the house, the windows are in good shape. Big hallway. This is the master. Good size again. Trashed. Vaulted ceilings. So that's nice. What we're kind of excited about in this area is the master bath. Now, right now it doesn't look like much, but this tub is 6 foot in length, so we have plenty of room in here to put a nice big tub, and we're going to do that. These cabinets and counters are coming out.
We're going to enclose that toilet, have its own little private room.
Yeah, so we'll have a water closet there, yeah. And then this shower, we'll open this up with a nice glass door over here, glass wall on this other side, so that that'll be what we're doing there. And this is kind of the addition area I was talking about. This was originally just a short little closet, but they did add on. So from about here all the way back, and they took the third bay of the garage. We have plans for this. I'm going to reveal those later. And then otherwise, it's just the laundry area. I'm going to go back out this way. Sorry for the lighting, not all the lights work in here still. Okay, this does work. So we got the laundry area, little half bath in the laundry, which is nice. And you can see we got a utility sink, linen closet again, and that goes out to the garage, which has more stuff in it. Yay! So a lot of cleanup right now. Once we get past the cleanup, we will start documenting some of the actual work. So we got most of this stuff out. All this rest of the stuff will be swept up with the. Oh yeah, I guess we didn't get the bird down. Swept up with the carpet as we pull that out. So I'm getting ready to get that started. I'm gonna. Oh, this has a nice sound to it too. Yeah, and one light that barely works. Here we go. First piece of carpet coming up. God help us, what's under it. All right. Looks pretty solid, actually. I mean, for 30-year-old carpet, probably. I mean, it's nasty, but it held up. It was probably good quality carpet when the house was built. The house was pretty nice for the day it was made, for the time it was made. And we're going to make it nice again. Now we got some helping hands. Got all the carpet and pad up in this room. Taking the tack strip out on this room because we're going to end up tiling in the bathroom here. Leaving the tack strip here, the carpet guys will take off the bad tack strip. And they put that in. Got the carpet out of the hallway here. And in this room. So made quick progress with all this.
Yeah, let's maybe go get some dinner. So getting the floors out in this one, padding out, nasty ass floors there. Vents. Sure you can see that. That's a nice little rodent hole.
Oh, you can see one?
Yeah.
Nasty. We got some sort of a ramp they built to transition from the tile to the carpet. Glued down. So we got the hallway all cleared out. We got all the tack strip out of here. We're going to do hardwood in here. And then we left the tack strip again in the bedrooms. We're gonna have to get some bleach, get some of these spots cleaned up on the subfloor. But got it all swept up. For the first sweep, we got to sweep over and over and over again anytime we do floors. Pull the tack strip out of here. We're gonna do tile probably all the way back into this bathroom where we have vinyl. I'm gonna take this vinyl out and do tile in here as well. And then the other bedroom. Looking at the tack strip again. Have to get some of that subfloor cleaned up. Looks like pet stains, unfortunately. But we'll get that cleaned up with some bleach and do that before we get the tile or the carpet in. Next, I'm going to hit the master bedroom. So the first thing I got to do in there, is find the light switch. I found it. First thing I got to do in here is get all this stuff out of here. So I'm going to pull all this stuff out. Once I got it out of here, I'll start ripping up the carpet.
Good morning. It's day 2 of being in our house. I'm gonna work on getting the master bedroom done, maybe getting this garage cleared out so that we can move some of our stuff into the garage. Locked the gate last night, no problems. Lady never showed back up, so that was great. We got our dogs hanging out with us today, getting a little bit of exploring time. As you can see, we're piling up all that lady's stuff over there so that the movers can come and take it all at once. But just wanted to get on and give you a little update on what we're up to today. So we're at day 2. I'm working on the master bedroom, bathroom, and closet. We want to get all the carpets out of here so that we can get it all painted, get floors done, and at least be able to get into the rooms. I know the rest of the house won't be done, but at least we'll have some bedrooms. So I'll give you a little tour of what I've already done. Just cleaned most of the stuff out, but there's still quite a bit in here. So you can see I've gotten most of it out compared to yesterday. Got a little air conditioner going right there since we don't have air in the house right now. Waiting on getting a whole new system. I've cleaned out the bathroom as well of all their personal belongings. Closet's also emptied out except for a couple hangers. So next I'll be ripping all this nasty flooring out, and then we'll probably start painting the bedrooms tomorrow. So look forward to getting that done.
With this room cleared out, I'm going to go ahead and try and get this carpet out before we run out of time. We got a couple things we're doing this evening, so I want to rip this carpet out real quick. There you have it. Got all the carpet out. You can see I'm sweaty, nasty. It's not a fun job, especially when people don't clean. It's gross. But check this out. I found a secret passage. So in the corner of this closet, which was built as part of this used to be the third bay in the garage. So from about, you can see where the old carpet pad ends to there used to be the third bay of the garage. We put in these walls. And I guess to maintain access underneath, we put this in. Oh, let's see if I can open it. You can see there's secret passage down there, but this is all coming out. So we got a whole plan for this. Got the pad out of here and out of there. I just turned the light on already. We're gonna wrap it up for today. Gonna finish cleaning this up and sweeping, so that's gonna happen tomorrow. Got the dumpster guy coming tomorrow to empty the dumpster, and more fun on the way.
Good morning. We are on day 3 in the house. Today I'm gonna start painting the kids' rooms. Pat is working on the water so that is no longer leaking. Not sure what he's gonna do after that. We got some extra hands helping us out. Got my niece and nephew here starting to weed eat and mow some of this 5 acres, getting rid of the foxtails because we do have 4 large dogs and we don't want that getting in their ears, their paws, their nose, whatever else it may get into. So yeah, we're gonna get started and we'll check back in later. So this is our oldest daughter, Meridian. This is gonna be her bedroom. You can see we've patched a zillion holes in here. She is now taking down the curtain rods, and then she'll be prepping everything for paint. And yeah, hopefully by the end of the day, it will be all nice and painted, a pretty green color that she's chosen. She's kind of doing a nature plant vibe in here. So stay tuned.
So the main feed for the water was leaking pretty bad, so I'm swapping the coupling out here. I already sweated this off. This was a little elbow that went up to here, screwed in here. I was gonna just screw it right into there, but unfortunately that one's bigger than the one that came with my little kit here, so I'm gonna have to sweat that off and then put a new one on there as well. So that's what I'm doing now, is I'm going to sweat that off real quick, then I'll put it all together. Alright, so I got it all mocked up. So what you want to do on these, especially these couplings, is make sure that everything's kind of put together and the couplings together before you put the solder in there. Reason being is because if you don't get it lined up right, then you're going to have to unsolder it and resolder it. So now it's where it needs to be. I put flux in there already, so I don't have to take it apart. So that's this stuff here. So you got flux, you brush that in. Open it up and see if you can. Okay, so that's the flux. You brush that in with just a little brush, and then that's the solder. You get the flux hot. You'll see the flux kind of bubble out of there, and then you just put that solder right in the seam. And it'll melt right in there and kind of fill in. It's pretty quick when you're soldering these. Taking them off is a little bit longer, but putting them in is pretty quick.
As you can see, this is a very bright blue. We let our children pick out their own colors. Our 10-year-old AJ is wanting to have kind of an ocean sky theme, so this is the color that he chose, and yeah, it's going to be pretty bright blue in here. Out with the old light and with a new fan.
So the guy with the dumpster came to pick up the dumpster today, and the previous owner was paying for it, so he was in contact with her. He drives out to the end of the driveway, and she's there waiting to go through the dumpster and get her stuff. Apparently she thinks we threw all her stuff away.
Which we've shown you video. It's piled nicely on the side of our house. Legally, everything on this property now is ours anyways. We're just being nice enough to let them get their stuff.
Yeah, but this this lady was talking about how I'm not human by not letting her come in and get her stuff and not letting her go through and like go through the property and get like rocks off the property. I mean, this is crazy.
Yeah. She's trying to get the neighbor now to be able to come and get all of her stuff. Frankly, we don't know the neighbor. He may be a nice guy, but we are not comfortable with that.
Right. So the saga continues. This has been working in what I would call the back bedroom, or it'll be referred to as AJ's bedroom as well. That's our youngest son. And you can see she's finished up the paint on the doors, and she got the walls all painted. We're also got the baseboards painted. We'll have to do a second coat on those. I don't know if you can even tell in the video. But I also put a fan up. There was just a light up there before. So that'll be a big improvement for this room. Time for some change. We're going to move this down to the other end over here. So this step will be no longer in the middle. That'll give us a little more room over on this side to be able to throw a couch or a chair in, depending on what we end up doing with this room. But this is going to be our main living room because we're going to be modifying that living room back there. We'll talk about that later. We moved the step. So we cut it down. It was a little bit longer than that. We cut it down to 4 foot. And now if you walk into the room, it's on that side. And then we'll put a railing all the way along there. That'll give us more room over here. Okay, and that's the finished product. Well, almost finished. Basically just toenailed those blocks back in and then screwed everything together. So we recycled that step, shortened it up a little bit, and now it's in that corner. We'll put a railing all along there and then have that open. So here I'm putting some Kilz primer on the floor. It didn't really need it as far as like for the carpet or anything, but we were getting a lot of smell in the house, unfortunately. And what this does is it seals up the floor and allows it to kind of seal that smell, any smells that might be in there. So like pet odor, cigarette smoke, anything like that, you can kind of use this primer, and that prevents that smell from coming back.
Hello everyone, just wanted to do a little update. We've painted this living room. It needs a couple more coats on some of the walls, but it's looking pretty good. We got Shasta Lake floors here, getting ready to put some carpet in the bedrooms, and then hopefully in this room, possibly today and tomorrow, but we'll give you an update as soon as that's done.
You can see they've already put the pad in this room. Not completely done padding.
About 3 inches up that wall.
Carpeting in there.
I would just hold the corner of it a little bit like this. Yeah, nice.
Got a young worker over there. Bring your neighbor while you can. Come on, get to work.
I'm waiting.
Oh, you gotta work? You gotta wait? What are you doing? Tucking the carpet?
Hello, we are spending our first night in our new home. Our bedrooms are all painted, floors are all done, and so we are, officially moving in.
Moving in, finally. Oh man, it's nice to be in this room compared to where we were staying.
Yeah, but it's also nice that this room is clean and fresh feeling.
Yeah, we couldn't have stayed here when we first got the house.
Yeah, and there's still a ton of work to do. We're probably not even 0.1% into all the work that's needed on this property, but it feels good to be a homeowner, and it feels good to feel like we have a home again. It's been about 2 months since we left Texas, and so yeah, it's nice that we've got our own home finally again, and we'll make it good. We'll make it a home. And so yeah, keep watching. We got lots more to show you.